Wednesday is here, huh? What do I have in store? I only know. Welcome back to Eddie B TV. I am, of course, Eddie B. Nice to see y'all. And we are back with you again today for another reaction video. And today, here on Women's Wednesday, we are going to get into someone that I haven't gotten into, another newbie. And this woman's name is Marina Franklin. Oh man. Now, I have only seen one of her clips before because I was skimming through some stuff and I came across her one day. And then as I'm getting ready to prepare for things for the week and for this day here, I just say, you know what, I gotta do her and see what she has that I might think is funny, you know? And this title came across and it's called Don't Fight an Ugly Girl. Okay. Now, I'm assuming that means don't fight an ugly girl because ugly girls can fight, I imagine. You know, the title seems very, very straightforward. But then again, it could mean something else. It might flip and take a left turn on me. I don't know. But we're going to find out, like I said. So yeah, Marina Franklin with Don't Fight an Ugly Girl. And if you like this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going. All right. Well, before I get into this, sorry I'm a little bit late starting, you know what I mean? I just haven't been feeling too well lately. You know, I'm trying to push through it, you know, and hopefully the laughs here will kind of put me in a little bit of a better mood, you know, physically, mentally, emotionally, I don't know. And I was getting ready just to call it for the day and not do nothing, just put up a post and say, hey, sorry, not feeling well, but you know what? I can push through this, you know, and I'm definitely gonna try. So let's do this one, like I said. Marina Franklin, Don't Fight an Ugly Girl, right here on Eddie B TV, Women's Wednesday. Let's see what's going on here. Let's get situated here, and here we go.
So my name is Marina, which is, it's not a great African name. Sorry. My sister got the African name. Her name is Naila, which means one who succeeds.
Oh. She's cute. I like her.
Marina just means a place where you dock boats. So I am originally from Chicago, which is, thank you. Thanks. Which is the home of Barack Obama, right? Our Lord and Savior. I'm excited about Michelle Obama. I think she's amazing. You gotta talk about her, you know? She's just, you know, she's incredible. She's eloquent, she's got nice arms. You know what really resonated with me with Michelle too is like she said this, she said that they always said she talked like a white girl. Like I get that, because I grew up in a white neighborhood in suburbs of Chicago. Then I moved to a black neighborhood and it was too late.
What?
I was white.
Oh.
I didn't have any skills. I didn't know how to fight. I didn't know double dutch.
Really? Even I know that.
That's important. Some people don't know what double dutch is. I tell them it's when you get two Dutch guys and you get in the middle of that. That's what they told me. They used to mess with me, that's my point. Like I had this one girl that really wanted to fight me and she was ugly. That's important information. Because ugly girls can fight.
Okay.
She was coming at me all ugly and stuff. She didn't care about getting messed up because all this was already all messed up.
Oh.
She was coming at me. She's like, who the hell are you? I was like, Marina. She was like, what's that supposed to mean to me? A place where you dock boats. Man, she knocked me out.
Oh, damn.
I remember coming to in the principal's office. The principal was surprisingly white, and I remembered, you know, I'm bilingual.
Bilingual?
I'm gonna use my white voice. She was like, Marina, you never get into any trouble. What happened? I was like, I don't really know what happened.
Oh, I don't know either.
I mean, that Negro hit me.
That Negro? No way.
And she got suspended. I didn't. So it worked out that time. Now I live in Harlem, you know, which is, thank you, yeah, it's great. It's gentrified now, which means there are white people. That's what that means. I try to stay out of trouble, but it always happens. I get in trouble. Like I had this happen one time on the street. I saw this woman yelling at this child real bad, and I wanted to say, I said something, which I shouldn't have. Like I would love to have kids, but you see some of the mothers that have kids, and they look like they have lost their minds. So it makes your clock tick and stop. She was just yelling at this child. This is gonna be the child, because I don't have one. And she was just yelling at her. She was like, "Get your ass over here." I said, "Get your black ass over here. Get it over here. Now what the hell you crying for?"
Uh-oh.
Shut it up.
Shut it up?
I said, shut it up.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
pop you in your mouth.
She know me.
Stop calling me mom.
Uh-oh.
I looked at her. I was like, oh, my God, you don't talk to a child like that. She looked at me. She was like, what the hell you looking at, huh? You want to raise my child? No.
No. Hell no.
You're doing a great job. I was scared. I ran 3 long Harlem blocks. They are long. I was like, don't look back, just keep running. But you can't help it. You want to see what's going on. I looked back for just a second. She was still standing there looking at me.
Don't want no problems.
You guys have been great. Thank you so much, Chicago.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that was a nice way to start. Marina Franklin, y'all, with Don't Fight an Ugly Girl. Well, I had a feeling I was gonna like her, and I was very much right. Very much right. You know, man, I swear. Well, first of all, she's sexy as hell, by the way. You know what I mean? She got her little stand-up comedy thing going. But Marina, if you ever see this, you bad as hell, woman. Bad. Woo! Couldn't stop staring at you. But hey, I gotta focus on the jokes, man. Don't be a male chauvinist pig, okay? Stop it. Let's get into this video. Let's get down to business here. Well, yeah, I was raised in Tacoma, Washington, and I always thought that growing up, my neighborhood was a nice neighborhood, you know. Turns out people told me I was wrong, which I don't think I am still to this day. But, you know, everyone has their definitions of what a bad neighborhood and what a good neighborhood is. I say a good neighborhood is where you can play and have fun. I had plenty of that, you know. Had plenty of bad times too, but that's for another story. Talking about her being raised in the suburbs of Chicago. I mean, shout out to Chicago, by the way. I got some family down there. And talk about that, man. Anytime anyone met me, they didn't know what they was getting. They didn't know if they was getting a white person with a tan, which is what people often mistook me for, which pissed me off, by the way. Or they just thought that I was like from another country. You know, they thought they were about to get an accent or something. You know, I was like, nope, I'm just me. I'm just me. Born and raised in the tech, y'all. That's just what it was. And the best thing though about being me, I will say this, is that the way she said I would do my white girl voice, I had a voice for everybody, man. And I like to mess with people like that because they never knew what they was gonna get out of me. You know, I grew up doing impressions a lot, and I used to mess with people. One time, the first time I met one of the counselors at my school one time, they were just like, oh, hey, how you doing? Quit have a seat. I'm like, okay, I'll have a seat. Oh. I'm sorry. And they just kind of like lost it for like a second, and they started laughing because they knew I was messing with them after a while, but I thought that was very funny. Let's see, what else were they talking about, you know what I mean? I actually, I don't mind talking about, you know, politics from a distance, you know what I mean? I like Barack Obama, articulate, smart dude. Michelle Obama, very articulate, smart woman. and sexy as hell as well as I may say, if I may say so, I should say. And it's wonderful to reminisce about someone as cool as him. You know what I mean? I don't have any thoughts on his policy or nothing like that. I just thought that presentation-wise and attitude, the dude was just how do I say it? He was like he was just a smart dude, you know what I mean? He presented himself well, always dressed nice, you know what I mean? Spoke well and all that. And that's not me giving him an ass backwards compliment or nothing like that. It's just what it was. So that's all I gotta say about the Obamas. But as far as growing up in school and fighting ugly people, a lot of people thought I was the ugly one. So nobody really knew how to handle me. They just thought they could stomp me out or they better stay away. It was like a coin flip at that point, which was pretty funny. I've never been knocked out before in a fight by one person. I've been jumped quite a few times, but I go crazy when people try to jump me though. I remember some group of kids tried to jump me once in middle school, and it was like 4 on me, and 3 of them I got, 3 of them I stomped them out, you know what I mean? But then the 4th one just came, I just turned around, he caught me with a foot right to my face, man, knocked me smooth out. And I was like, you know what, that's cool. Because I got 3, y'all. Oh, my head is aching so bad. Oh, it's a terrible time, But yeah, man, and when she was talking about how she's trying to stay out of trouble, I try to do, I try to do the same thing, you guys, I swear I do. But me, I won't say I'm a bona fide ignorant soul, but me, sometimes when I see certain things out in public, man, I just can't shut my mouth, A prime example, I went out to this bar some years back, and when I see things I don't like, I have to comment on them, I try not to, but then, something takes over my soul, you know what I mean? And I saw this couple. This guy was trying to enjoy a pay-per-view fight, and he's just trying to sit down, eat some wings and some stuff and enjoy himself. And his woman, whoever this woman is, man, if you out there and you see me, man, I hope you wised up because you was an asshole for sure. But anyway, this woman is just complaining constantly, won't shut up, saying, I want to get out of here. This is boring. I hate this stupid fight. And like making a big scene, trying to embarrass him in front of his people and shit. And I couldn't stand it, man. And finally, man, she wouldn't shut up enough. And then she says, like, I want to go now. Get up and let's go, okay? And then he actually gets up to go. And me, I don't know what came over me, but I just got up and I said, hey, my man, sit down, eat your food, and watch the fight, and have a good time. And then sure enough, he kind of like put off a little bit, like, dude, who is you? You know what I mean? But he didn't get mad at me or nothing. But his woman got hella mad at me. She was just like, excuse me, can you get the hell out of our face? We're trying to leave. I'm like, no. You trying to leave. I'll tell you something, man. Don't you ever talk to a grown man like that again. You know what I mean? Who you think you are? And then she was like, you know something? I don't got time. And then the dude cut me off and said, hey, bro, chill out, man. I'm her ride home. And then I look at him, because I don't know this dude, and I'm like, yeah, exactly. You're her ride home. If she wants to leave because she's not having a good time, you tell her to get her ass up and step. Don't ever let her ruin your good night. Don't ever let her tell you what to do like that, And me, 2 strangers, I have no idea what the deal is, This could go sideways at any moment. But the best thing, at least for my ego at the time, happened. This dude just looked at me, kind of thought about it for a second, and he just sat down and kept enjoying the fight. And now she's embarrassed because everyone's looking at her. She's just standing there like, and then she just sat right back down and didn't say nothing the whole night. And that put a smile on my face like you wouldn't believe. But hey, man, that could have went sideways, man. We could have ended up duking it out. The female could have been ignorant enough to try to put her hands on me. But when I see certain things I don't like, I just gotta say something about it. But that wasn't the only time that ever happened, but in other times, some stuff actually popped off. Police were called in certain situations. But do I apologize for it? No, I just can't do it. But yeah, she was talking about, talking to another parent about how she handles her kids, right? I don't do any of that. If I see straight up physical abuse happening in public, things that we all know up here should not be happening at all, okay, fine, then you step in and handle some business, man. But for the most part, just shut up and mind your business and just go on about your day. because we don't know what the deal is for the most part, you know, but if it ever gets too far, then we know that, hey, the parent needs to have a chill moment, or at least put him in handcuffs for X amount of time. But yeah, man, I really like this girl, man. Just like I said, she's fine as hell, you know, and I like her jokes, you know, so hopefully in the future I can get around some more Marina Franklin. So yeah, that's gonna be a wrap out of me, man. One more time, Marina Franklin with Don't Fight an Ugly Girl. And if you like that reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe to your boy. Keep everything going, like I always say. So yeah, man, I was able to push through. Hopefully tomorrow I feel a little bit better than I do right now. You might not be able to tell by the look of my face, man, but my head is killing me. My stomach is in knots, man, and I don't even know if I should really even be down here right now. But I'll push it through, okay? I'll push it through. So, man, this is going to be Eddie B TV signing off. One more again here. I'm trying to stay consistent with this Women's Wednesday thing because I haven't been disappointed so far. And hopefully I can get around to more, not just female comedians that I like, but also new ones that I probably haven't heard of. So, yeah, man, yeah, it's going to be a wrap on it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to this one with me. Hope y'all had a good time. Love and appreciate y'all. Peace.